Hello everybody, and welcome back to Remember the Flowers. We had a cute little party. Kanto and Silver had a thing, and we had a good moment with Silver, right? That catches us up. We did we're good. We're good, right? Right. But will Kanto and Silver be good? That's the question. That's what we're hoping to figure out today. Silver sends Kanto a message, and he replied back quicker than expected. He says he needs 20 minutes and he'll be on his way. In the meantime, I take more snacks out for us while we wait. How many snacks did you take? Cyrus, save those for the road. Like, come on. This is the longest 20 minutes of my life, and I'm sure it's even longer for Silver. He's cleaning one of his knives. I guess even Assassin can get nervous from time to time. Eventually, I see his ears flick back and he sits up. I can hear footsteps come from where the elevator is. Kanto has his hands in his pockets as he looks around. Silver looks like he's already losing his nerves, so I take it upon myself to call Kanto over. Hey, over here! Kanto's ears twitch as he turns to face us. He pauses before making his way over. I whisper to Silver. Do you want me to stay? You don't have to. But, can you wait for me after? I nod. Hey. Hey, Silver. Cyrus. Hey. They both stand awkwardly. Neither know what to say or how to start. I can hear Silver gulp before he tries to speak up. Thanks for coming to meet me. No big deal. I was feeling stuffy down there anyway. Yeah, same. There's another pause. I'll, give you two some space. I can go stand watch or something. Kanto smirks. Thanks, Stringbing. Okay. I make my way towards the elevator. They're not that far away, even from this distance. I can still definitely hear their conversation, so we can eavesdrop for the audience's benefit. So? Kanto crosses his arms. Silver coughs. I wanted to talk about, us. What about us? Like, how standoffish I've been this past year. Silver is trembling, but he manages to keep eye contact with Kanto. That is not what it looks like from the portrait, but I understand, buddy. Let's sit down. Okay. They take a moment to get comfortable, sitting side by side where Silver and I were just before. I know I haven't been honest with you. I need to change that, I know. But fuck. Give me a second. Silver breaks eye contact with Kanto, struggling to say anything, and eventually takes a deep breath. Let me just say this first, okay? I love you. I always have, but, you were right. We can't do this anymore. Silver kicks some dirt in frustration. This sucks. I'm sorry. Just talk, Silver. You say whatever you want to say. Right. Okay. Do you remember when you asked me to move in with you? It was a while ago. I know that means a lot to you. I mean, naturally it would. That's a big step for us. But when you asked me that, I froze. I wasn't ready, and I don't know when I'll ever be. You deserve someone who's all in, and I don't think that's me. Kanto's shoulders drop at that statement. The truth is, it's too much pressure right now. Being someone's something. I have too much on my mind between you and Ash and the Resistance. I can't do all that. And I'm sorry it took me this long to tell you that. I was scared. That's news to me. Why were you scared? Because you fell the hell in love with me. And that's crazy. You were my first Kanto. I didn't know what I was doing or what I was feeling. But I do know that you were the first person to ever make me feel normal. And that was everything to me. So none of this is on you. It's not your fault I'm all fucked up. Silver starts to croak, and finally tears escape him. I'm a fucking mess, Kanto. Please don't hate me. I don't want you to hate me. I can't handle that. Even now, I know. Wait, yeah, even though I know I deserve it. Silver! Kanto seems taken aback by that. Silver starts wiping away the tears with his arm. Not entirely sure how to respond, Kanto places a hand on Silver's shoulder. Hey, come on! I don't hate you! If you don't think this is working, I can't do shit about that. This has been a long time coming anyway. I'm just glad you were finally able to tell me yourself. Silver's ears flatten, and he looks away. I just wish you told me, sooner. I know. I'm sorry. You really need to work on this communication stuff. It doesn't have to be this hard. But I'm sure my temper didn't help. I'm really sorry for yelling at you earlier and for how I've been acting. It was frustrating. After all the silence and cold shoulders, I couldn't take it anymore. And then you went and kept this mission from me too. I'm sorry. It's fine. I get it now. Kanto lets out a deep sigh. But it's been too long for me, and you're leaving again. Maybe I don't have to go. I can find someone to replace me, and I'll stay here. And you and me can... No, don't do that. You just finally started being honest with yourself. Don't start pedaling back now. We have different priorities, and that's okay. I don't want you to feel bad about that. I'm gonna be fine, and I want you to be fine too. Yeah, I'll try. I really did love you, Silver. But you know that I don't want to wait around anymore. After all this time, I don't deserve that. I know. Just do what makes you happy, okay? We don't have to be a thing. We can still be friends if you want. Silver sniffles and nods. I'd like that. There's an awkward silence between the two. They've stopped looking at each other at this point, until Kanto tilts his head and peeks over at Silver. Then he nudges his arm with his elbow. Hey, you want to know something stupid? If it wasn't obvious, I was a little jealous of your roommate. It was obvious. Cyrus kind of became my punching bag for a while. What? Don't be mad. I already apologized. We talked it out. Hell, he's the reason you're talking to me now, isn't he? Little meddler. Silver shoots him a glare and Kanto flinches. After a moment, the fox gives him a slight jab at his arm, and he manages to laugh. You deserved that. I know. With the tension broken, they both look up at the stars together. Maybe this is all for the best. You and I can focus on ourselves and stop worrying about this. But I'm gonna miss you, you know. You're still my favorite guy, Silver. Yeah, I'll miss you too. Just for a moment, Kanto feels his eyes get misty, and he turns away. He clears his throat and stands up, looking back down at Silver again. Silver looks up at him, curious. I'm gonna head back to my place for the night. I think, I need a day to myself. Silver gives him a slight, dejected look, but nods. Yeah, okay. I'll see you tomorrow. You get some rest. Right, yeah. I will. Kanto takes a deep breath and waves bye to Silver before walking towards my direction. Once he reaches me, he clears his throat and speaks. I'm gonna go. Sorry. Okay. I'll be around if you need to talk. Sure, thanks. He continues walking toward the elevator back to the base. Once he's out of sight, I make my way over to Silver, who is now watching the stars alone. You okay? Yeah, maybe. We can go back to the room if you want. I'm gonna stay for a bit. It feels nice out there. Out here. Want me to stick around? Nah, it's okay. You sure? For the first time this evening, he smiles reassuringly. Sorry. I think I just want to be alone for a bit. I smile back and pat his shoulder. I think I'm going to go spend the night at Ash's place. It's been a while since we've hung out. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah. If I don't see you in the morning, I'll see you tomorrow night. You too, bud. See ya. Oh, gone. I take that as my cue to leave and make my way back towards the base. I have to pay Vita one more visit before tomorrow. Before I step into the elevator, I look back at Silver. He's watching the stars alone, but alone this time. Underneath the moonlight, his fur is glowing, and he looks at ease. Much more than I've ever seen before. No. Okay. A few hours pass by quickly. I sigh and fall back onto my bed, arms sprawled out. Today was a lot more than I bargained for. Vito was more accommodating than I thought they would be. They already prepared a good amount of medicine for me to take on the trip. Our promise still stands. Come back alive, or else. I intend to. I gotta start thinking about the bigger picture, after all. The Resistance needs me as proof of what Resum is really like. I can't be wasteful with the remaining time I have left. That being said, I have nothing else to do for tonight. I've just been pacing around my room for the past 30 minutes. It's nearly midnight, but I'm too excited to sleep. I'm gone over everything in my Axia multiple times. I'd say I'm good on supplies. I pull up my Axiom to send a message to Aaron. Hey, Aaron, if it's alright with you, can I come over tonight? Or you can come hang out here, whichever you prefer. And send. It's kind of late, so I prepare myself for the chance that Aaron might not respond. Then my Axiom beeps not a minute later. I am pleasantly surprised, if a little shocked. I go to open it and furrow my brow. It's a message from Kanto. That's not who I wanted a message from. Hey, can you come meet me in 15 minutes? Go to the coordinates attached. Thanks. Huh? I wonder what Kanto would want at this time of night. I don't recognize the coordinates he sent me either. Where is this? What's up? Kanto replies immediately. Don't worry about it. And don't be a wimp. You have 13 minutes. It took us 2 minutes to respond? What the hell? Confused, I leave my room and then head to one of the ports. Oh, where are we going? What is this, like, school-like structure? What is this? What is this? When the port opens, I'm somewhat confused. Does that say curious? Cautious. It's quite cautious right now, you know? It looks like I'm still in a building, but it's dark. The moon is the only source of light I have right now. My boots echo through the halls as I look around. I peer out of a nearby window, but I still can't piece together where I could possibly be. This building, wherever it is, seems to be in the middle of an overgrown forest. Cyrus, that you? I hear a familiar voice echo through the hallway. Yeah? Where are you? I can't see shit. The lights down there don't work. Come upstairs. I follow the voice and eventually find a staircase with some light pouring down it. I hold the dusty handrail as I walk up. Ooh, very nice. Okay. we do always like good tank tops. It just is what it is. I'm weak. I see Kanto further down the hall. He nods at me to follow him. Now that I can see better, I take in the environment properly. There are wires and cords all around the walls, converging into the room Kanto walked to. Turning the corner, I see him sitting on a couch. Glad you could make it. Sure. Thanks for having me. I see all types of equipment I don't recognize throughout the room. I'm surprised to see how neat everything is organized, even if I don't know what any of it is. There are basic amenities, including a bed, fridge, and even a kitchenette. Welcome to my home. Make yourself comfortable. I nod. Curious? I take out my Axiom screen to see what part of the US we're in. You didn't do that first? 1. Unopened message. I'll check that in a second. It's Aaron, though. When I try to access the gate, I get an error message. No network available. Hey, where the hell are we? Axiom isn't working. Kanto smirks at me. I have to use the satellites myself. There is no reception all the way out here. Oh, Kanto pulls up his own Axiom with a map. He shows me a landmass that looks a lot like South America. I can't hide my surprise. You live in the fucking Amazon rainforest? I guess. It's just a big forest to me. How did you end up living here of all places? One day when I was fiddling with ports, I stumbled upon this building. It has a lot of solar-powered tech. Thought it was in disrepair when I found it. Still, it's a useful hideout. Only a handful of people know about it. Only a handful? That must mean I'm special in your eyes, huh? I chuckle and Kanto rolls his eyes. Ugh, shut up. Don't let it get to your head. I can't promise that. Huh. You're not even my first visitor today. I just had a friend over before you came. Huh? Who's the friend? Kanto's eyes go wide. Oh, crap. Sorry, I can't say. But you're part of the Resistance now, so I'll let you in on a secret. I work closely with someone in covert ops who's investigating wrestling. And we sometimes meet here to discuss private matters. Honestly, we've been working on something for a while now, but I can't go into detail. Not yet. Oh, in that case, I'll pretend I didn't hear anything. That being said, I waggle my eyebrows. Feeling good to know you're comfortable enough around me to let stuff like that slip? Aw, but there was that one time you blurted out Silver's name. Alright. You're not as funny as you think you are. He tries to hide his smile, but clears his throat. But anyway, enough about that. I don't go through the trouble of asking you here, just to give you a tour. He gets on the couch, but doesn't elaborate. I see his tail switching back and forth. Just gonna leave me in suspense, or... Give me a second, I'm grabbing it. Kanto heads over to one of his many workstations. He tosses something in my direction, and I catch it in the air. It easily in the air. That's my gamepad. That's your gamepad thing, or whatever. It should be fixed up. Oh, wow. I went ahead and replaced some parts. With its new efficient power source, it should last long and much longer now. Did you try it out? Like, the game it came with? Did you play it? Nope, haven't tried it yet. I'm sure it works, but I wanted to give you the honors. Wow, I like your confidence. Thanks, Kanto. This will hopefully make the trip much more bearable. Yeah, well, Kanto huffs and looks out the window. His tail is still flicking back and forth. So, you called me out here, all the way out here, to your super secret base, just for this? I know this dragon well enough by now. He has something he wants to say. Just gotta lovingly egg him on, is all. He grumbles. Okay, fine. I'm not going to have another chance after tonight. He points to the couch. You, sit. Confused, I do as I'm told, like a good little boy, Cyrus. The big dragon walks over and plops himself next to me on the couch. He's trying to act comfortable, but he's still fidgety. So? I'm getting to it. Kanto sighs, like whenever he's about to say is causing him pain. I just wanted to say, thank you. Seriously, for tonight, I mean. Oh, are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm good, mostly. He sighs and leans back on the couch. Okay, it sucks, I know. I said I already accepted it was over, but I still feel down, I guess. I'm not upset, maybe relieved, but I'll be fine. I just need to sleep on it. That's good. I figured you'd take it better than Silver would. I finally got him to open up before you got there. I think it helped a lot. Kanto smiles. No way in hell did I think you'd be the one to crack Silver, but I'm glad you did. It feels like the least I could do considering everything you two have done for me. Kanto leans close to me, rests his elbow against the couch. He looks me over and then laughs. Funny, when I first met you, I thought you were just gonna drag us down. You might have been the scrawniest guy I've ever seen. That oversized jacket didn't help either. I smile and chuckle. But you've grown a lot. I'd like to think so. Cyrus, I have a favor to ask of you. Sure, anything. Can you watch over Silver? I can do that. Technically speaking, Silver's the one that should be watching out for me. That's not what I mean. Then what do you mean? Kanto groans. He's always working himself to death with all these missions. I don't get it. Ash is safe. Isn't that enough? I wish he'd just take a break or something. At least for his brother. Don't get me wrong. I care about our cause, but we should be taking care of ourselves too. Yeah, it feels like he's got a lot more going on than he likes to admit. Don't worry, I'll watch over him. Thanks. Kanto looks away, and I can tell he's anxious. I take this moment to try to lighten the mood. Speaking of the mission, Titania said I couldn't come back to the base until it's over. Maybe we'll see each other out there in the field. The world's a big place. Who knows? Kanto points to my hand. Just remember, now we know even axioms aren't perfect. True. Oh, that reminds me. I got a message I haven't read yet. I got to my notification. It's a reply from Aaron. I smile. Hey, sorry, but I gotta go. What the heck do you have going on this late at night? Maybe you're the one that needs a break. That's exactly what I plan to do. Aaron said I can spend the night at his place, since it'll be a while since I can again. Oh, I see. Kanto raises his eyebrow at me. I can't help but blush. Don't get any weird ideas. Too late. But hey, before you go, why don't you give me your game a test drive? Why don't you give your game a test drive? Okay. Oh, sure. Hang on. Aww. Aww. Oh, he still has that stupid haircut. It's not great, guys. Is that a Game Boy SP? Okay. That's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna end the part here, everyone. So I'll see you guys around.